camel through the whole of this meal. The Prophet ﷺ said, Wallahi, if Allah Azza wa Jal willed to put the entire dunya and the heavens through the needle, it will happen. Kun fayakun. So here is our aqidah. Allah is capable of everything. There is nothing without Allah's limit. Allah has no limits to His power, no limits to His will. So this is why when we make dua, dear brothers and sisters, when you are in salah, don't have any hishmah with Allah. Don't be ashamed. Ask Allah. Ask Allah to make you a king. Ask Allah to make you like Imam Malik, like Imam Abu Hanifa. Ask Allah to give you houses and children and Jannah. Ask Allah to give you wives. Ask Allah to give you children. La ba's. Allah Azza wa Jalla will provide. It is all by Allah's power and will. طيب. This moment in the Islamic calendar, and this moment for the Prophet ﷺ happened towards the end of what is known in the seerah as the year of sorrow. The year of sorrow was a period of time in which several loved ones of the Prophet ﷺ had passed on. It was also a time in which he himself felt tested by the happenings in his dunya and by what was happening around him in terms of da'wah. Because as he was in Mecca, Quraysh was working tirelessly to undermine Islam, to undermine the Rasul, to prevent da'wah in every direction. And he kept finding doors being closed left and right. And we know of Surah Al-Duha, we know of the death of Abu Talib, we know the death of Sayyidah Khadija, rahmatullahi alayha. May Allah Azza wa Jalla be pleased with her.
Ameen.
These are the individuals that the Rasul ﷺ loved, or cared about, or cared for, and they were gone. And suddenly Quraysh had no barrier to attack the Prophet anymore. He's a man on his own. His family is no longer behind him. Abu Talib, the great chief, is now dead. And so the attacks began to increase. The harassment, the problems, the struggle of giving da'wah and being a nabi, and being a representative of Allah began to increase. Being a prophet is not without sacrifice. There will be people who want to kill him. There will be people who want to remove him from the earth. There will be people who want to do unspoken things to him, such as happened with the prophets previously before him. Such happened with the prophet just before him, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. And so this job is not, you think your job is difficult? Imagine being the prophet. The most difficult job you can have. The most challenging work you can do. And now here's the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam being visited by Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam in the middle of the night. It was said in this journey, it is split into two parts. Subhanalladhi asra. What is al-Isra? Al-Isra is the journey between Mecca and Al-Aqsa, between Al-Kaaba and Al-Aqsa. And Allah Azza wa Jalla wished to link what two places together? Mecca, the center of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, the center of Tawheed, the Kaaba that was built by Ibrahim and Ismail. Then Masjid al-Aqsa, where the descendants of Sayyidina Ishaq alayhi salam and the teachings of Sayyidina Ishaq and the prophets that came after him all were from. So you have two areas or two regions of the primary strongholds of what? Islam in the world. And these two ancient masajid, where Allah Azza wa Jal allowed for Tawheed to emerge from, now by this event were linked. Subhanalladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى. Al-Isra means the night journey. And prior to him taking the night journey, it is said that the Prophet ﷺ, and I won't get to too much of the miracles, because this is for Shaykh Khalid inshaAllah. However, one point I want to bring up, and it is the purification of the heart of the Prophet ﷺ for the third time. The third time. Said his heart was clean 3 times. The first when he was young, the second was around the time of revelation, and the third was this moment in Isra wal-Mi'raj, where Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, it is narrated that he purified his heart with the water of Zamzam. He removed his heart from his chest, purified it with the water of Zamzam. The water of Zamzam instead of it, that it is not only a cure for illnesses, it's a blessed well, but the one who drinks it, his dua is answered. Sayyidina al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal used to drink it when he was sick and ill, making dua to Allah Azza wa Jal, foregoing any medicine, knowing that Allah Azza wa Jal would take care of him. This is the same Zamzam that here we see is purifying the heart of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The only water that Allah Azza wa Jal would ever allow to touch the heart of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the Zamzam that you go and you see in the stores that's hanging around for $1 or $2, right? This is the Zamzam that when you go to Mecca or Medina, you are drinking so much of. Don't stop drinking. This is the best water in the world. This is the best water in the world. And this is the only water we care of. Subhanallah. These are miracles from Allah Azza wa Jal. Now the journey from Mecca to Al-Aqsa